What's going on, guys? Okay, so we are back with another ceiling fan in the project house. We have our replacement fan for the failed fan that we tried on the last episode. So thank you guys for tuning in, and let's go ahead and get this thing jumping and get it cracking. But the first thing we got to do is take the old one out that don't work. So let's do it. Time lapse. All right, so once again, we won't be using the first switch. So we're gonna go ahead and tuck this black wire back up, but we are gonna be using the second switch, which is our red wire. And we did verify this time that there is a control unit receiver for the fan. So we'll have to worry about the same issue we went through last time. It's just like the same MO with all these other no instructions, just a picture of the product. It's another integrated light or integrated fan with the light with the integrated fan. So here's what this thing looks like. Here's a picture of it, what it looks like on the website. This is what it looks like when it comes to you. Looks like this. So you got your fan blades here, but it has the light valence here. And cool thing is when they pack it, they actually have all the pieces inside the housing. So like always, we buy all our products on this channel. Nothing is donated. So I mean, if you are a fan manufacturer and you want a product you want us to demo putting together, links in the description below how to get in contact with us. And also we're gonna have this fan linked in the description below if you like the way this looks. It's kind of a slick thing. We're getting away from our brass, but we have the black with the wood propeller. I think this looks pretty good. But we're gonna see how much airflow this thing puts out once we get it up. So the cool thing about this one is the receiver is actually tied to the inside, so you can't even really mount this anywhere because it has a different plate. So this plate actually fits flush to the ceiling, something like that. So we're gonna see how these holes line up, and then all this does is just mount up to it. So it's a whole lot easier of an install. And it comes with your trusty remote control, and they actually had some instructions on the remote control on how to sync that thing and give it the right code. So let's get this thing up here. All right, this is definitely a situation where you want to remove all the plastic from this thing before you get up in the air above your head. And because if you're like me, you don't like working above your head longer than you have to. So so the weird thing is the grounding cable is actually not stripped out. So we're gonna have to use our strippers to give it some more wire. But the rest of the wires are actually, you literally only have 2 more wires. So this is your grounding wire, and then this is your control wire. Everything else already comes pre-assembled and pre-connected. So it makes it pretty easy You just got to be careful to make sure that your cables don't get caught inside the teeth of this thing. And this is literally a 15-minute install. All right, once again, as long as you don't strong arm your, as long as you don't strong hand your ground wire, you should be all right. All right, make it easy on yourself and hook this thing so you can see it. Sorry, I gotta hook it opposite of the camera. Well, you can take this off. And that's what we're gonna do to put our bulbs in, or you can pre-install your bulbs. I actually wanna see what color these bulbs are that came with it. It actually comes with 5 LED bulbs. A filament looking bulb. They're gonna be yellow. So we're running the daylights in here, so we'll probably just install some daylights. So you can be gangster with it, or you can be easy and take the grill off. I'm just gonna be a little gangster. I wanna make sure this thing works. So it comes with no battery, so you will need a couple of AAA batteries for the remote. Yeah, so it works. Fan on. Let's see. Forward. Huh. That's weird. So, we are having our worst luck with these fans, huh? Variable frequency lamp control manual. All right, guys, so let's take 2. Cool. So, here's what our issue was. So our issue was we were using our red wire, which is usually what you use for your control wire for your fan module. But we were actually using, I switched it to the normal black one, and it works just fine. But this one was working too. I guess the actual fancy switch or whatever, because this actually has a night light in it whenever it's hooked to another control source. So you got to have that neutral wire, that ground, everything connected. Then this will work with as a night light as well. So I guess the draw on it is the only thing I can think of, because it's a 2-pole switch, but this one works just fine. As you can see, lights going on and off. So if you're gonna this is a nice fan with a caveat. So if you're gonna do this fan, make sure you have a regular 2-pole switch, nothing fancy like a switch with a night light, trying to be fancy and stuff like that with a decorative and all that other good stuff. So 2-pole switch and you're ready to go. So let me throw some real bulbs in it and let you guys see some real action. right, guys, so that's it for today's video. I hope you learned something and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did and you like projects like this, hit that subscribe button because we got more coming your way. So until next time, we're out of here. Peace.